Okay then guys, so the last 24 hours I've got quite a bit done. The basic shape is done. The front half of the station is done. Painted in the classic Great Western colours, cream and brown. These sections have been taking me roughly about 2 hours to cut out. Quite a painstaking process which has got to be done. I've got one more to do now for the opposite end. Brick papers are on. One thing I've noticed is the platforms were street level, and of course I made the same mistake as what I made in the original build, is where I've gone down below the platforms. I'm not too bothered by this. At the end of the day, it is my layout and rule 1 applies, like it does with everyone else. But I'm about 10 mil below the actual street level, hence why there's such a large space between the top windows and the canopy here. I've just put a bit of styrofoam up on the top just to see what it would actually look like, but there was an open roof to this station, or glazed roof I should say. So what I might try and do is use cardboard to make the roof, cover it then with the tile papers that you can get. Also once we start going on to the other board, then you should have sight of St. Tydfil's Church. I'll put a picture of that up now. And to replicate this, I will use the Metcalfe Church. Quite a nice little kit, but I did make a few mistakes while building it. First time I've ever made one. And I missed out some of the window sections, so that's rushing. Background will end up changing, as all this end then would be the town rodding area up behind the tram road. But I'm quite pleased with the process I've done so far. It's coming on well. I'm happy with it. But to actually do one of town, Merthyr Town, would be quite nice. I'm originally from Merthyr myself, currently living now in Carmarthenshire. And when you're actually looking at videos on YouTube of the town actually losing its history there, it is quite a shame. So it would be nice to try and obtain what Merthyr used to look like with an engaged model of the town centre. And what I may do is incorporate some well-known buildings around the layout now once we get the rest of the baseboards up, and we'll just have the train journey then through parts of Merthyr where there'll be well-known buildings like Merthyr Castle, which I'll try and build then and engage. That'll be quite a big one to do. I think it's something like 365 windows on it, so that would be quite a task. You'll have places then like the old Miners' Hall, which was around the corner from where the train station used to be. You got the Tempest Hall then, which was on John Street, which was located around here, right opposite the train station. And then you'd have the post office before it actually spills out then onto the actual high street. And like I said, then you'll have St. Tydfil's Church down the bottom end there. I'll also have to make a fountain to go with it, which is situated at the bottom of town. So I'll have to try and include buildings like this. There's the old town hall, which could be another build. Kevin Viaduct, well-known viaduct in Merthyr. But it's spurring me on actually to see videos on YouTube of how Merthyr used to look, and it's a real shame really to lose that history. It's something that you can't get back, so to actually incorporate it into a model layout would be something else. So this is the update so far on Merthyr Terminus station. Behind the station we should have the warehouse, then the goods yards, sidings, and then we'd have an embankment then, or retaining wall I should say, which goes right the way across. Then with the start of the houses then on the tram road side north. So this front end here is southwest of the site, and then you'd have the sidings and the goods yards then, where there is currently a Tesco superstore. It's all been turned into car park now, a multi-storey car park, and Tesco's is currently situated where this station is. So I will leave you with this now, but in the last 24 hours it's been quite painstaking, especially cutting these out. 2 hours to cut the whole section, but it'll be worth it in the end. I've got the little supports to go in as well. But the good thing about this so far is because it's so rigid and it's not like the cardboard one, the original one that I made, this can actually all come out. There's a bit of a tight fit. This can actually all come out. So if there's any work needed doing in it, I can do it. And it just fits back over onto the platform. So yeah, quite happy with it, apart from the section where I've built below the platform on the other side. But there we go, can't have it always. So I'll update you on the next time I've got a chance on you. So I'll see if I can finish this off today the best I can, and then maybe the next section then would be to work on either the start of John Street here or the warehouse just behind the station. Okay, so I will see you next time.